It. Hyenas, renowned for their ruthlessness, are merciless predators of the savanna. Driven by instinct, they tirelessly seek food to quell their hunger. Their primary motive is to provide for their young's sustenance. Vigilant and alert, seeking prey, they prowl with intent. Eyes keen, senses sharp. All they care about is blood. Numbering in the hundreds of thousands to millions, wilder beasts form one of the most abundant herbivore populations in Africa. Despite their abundance, hyenas face a daunting task to secure a meal amidst the wilder beast herds. In the bustling expanse of the wildebeest herd, hyenas must skillfully identify and isolate the young or injured individuals, preferring to prey upon those who are most vulnerable. With measured steps, the hyenas advance casually, surveying the landscape, giving no hint of their intentions. But as they draw nearer to the herd, their movements become more purposeful, signaling the imminent shift from passive observation to active pursuit. Despite the hyena's stealthy approach, the wildebeest herd maintained a keen awareness. Responding to predator attacks with calculated unity, the wilder beasts fought for their own with coordination. They resisted every attack with bravery. Thus, frustrated and hungry, the clan returned to their burrows with empty bellies and young ones waiting for another hunt. Each sunrise brings fresh possibilities, a reminder that hope springs eternal. Crossing vast stretches of the African savanna with determination, their journey encompasses incredible distances, often spanning hundreds to even thousands of miles. From prowling predators to treacherous terrain, the specter of death looms ever present amidst the relentless journey for sustenance. In a moment that seems frozen in time, she springs into action, executing a flawless ambush. The wildebeest, caught unaware, stands no chance against her expertise. From the shadows, the hyenas watch with hungry eyes, their patience unwavering as they await their opportunity. Sensing weakness, they cautiously approach the lioness and her pride. With cunning precision, they make their move. Chaos erupts as the hyenas seize their chance, snatching the prey. The lionesses, outnumbered and overwhelmed, retreat in fear. Victorious, the hyenas feast on their hard-won prize, marking another triumph in the savannah's brutal game of survival. A timeless wisdom emerges. For it is not always the mightiest who claim victory, but those who adapt. In the face of adversity, resilience and flexibility proves their worth. And so the saga of the savannah echoes with the whispers of resilience. The hunger of the hyena clan is insatiable. Their bellies never truly full, always yearning for more. Leftovers. Mere scraps of sustenance fail to quell their voracious appetites. Thus relentless, they must be embarking on endless missions in pursuit of prey. For in the unforgiving landscape of the savannah, rest is a luxury they cannot afford. But outsiders find no welcome in the clan, no place to belong. For in the realm of the hyenas, loyalty is paramount, and trust is earned, not given. However, when an intruder dares to breach their boundaries, trust is shattered and chaos ensues. From all directions, the clan attacks with unbridled ferocity, their snarls and growls echoing through the savannah as they defend what is rightfully theirs. Eventually, the intruder succumbs to the relentless assault, its lifeless body becoming an extra meal for the victorious clan. With relentless hunger, they still scour the savannah for fresh quarry, their fervor never waning. A wildebeest calf enters the world, welcomed by the joyous murmurs of the herd. Innocent eyes blink in wonder at the vastness of its new world, unaware of the lurking dangers that await. As the calf takes its first shaky steps, a scent carries on the wind, alerting the nearby hyenas to the presence of easy prey. The predators, with keen senses attuned, begin their stealthy approach. Step by step, the hyenas move, closing in on the unsuspecting, wilder beasts. The air crackles with tension as the herd senses the impending danger, their instincts urging them to flee. Panic sets in as the wilder beast members scatter. Amidst, the chaos, the vulnerable calf finds itself isolated, its frail form unable to keep pace with its fleeing kin. The circle tightens as the hyenas rush after their prey. With trembling limbs, the calf attempts to flee, but its efforts are futile against the relentless pursuit of the hyenas. The wildebeest calf lets out a pitiful cry as the jaws of the hyenas clamp down, tearing into its flesh without mercy. Pain and terror overwhelm the young calf as it succumbs to the merciless onslaught, its life snuffed out in an instant. This female hyena stands guard over the vulnerable pups. Hunger gnaws at her belly as she waits anxiously for the return of the clan. Meanwhile, a lion prowls through the tall grass, its golden eyes gleaming with predatory intent as it searches for its next meal. Her eyes constantly scanning the horizon for any sign of their approach. Unaware of the impending danger, the hyena pups frolic and play. Their laughter a stark contrast to the grim reality of their surroundings. Suddenly, a low growl rumbles through the air, the sound sending shivers down the female hyena's spine as she realizes that the lion is closing in on their den. The hyena mother knows that she cannot hope to defeat the lion alone, so she makes the agonizing decision to abandon the pups and flee for her own life. The lion wastes no time in pouncing upon the defenseless pups, its powerful jaws closing around their fragile bodies with lethal precision. The air is filled with the sounds of snarls and yelps as the lion dispatches its prey, a grim reminder of the harsh realities of life in the wild. One by one, the hyena pups fall silent, their playful antics silenced forever by the merciless onslaught of the lion. Back at their den, the hyena clan is making their way, their bellies full and their spirits high. But their joy is short-lived as the distant roar of a lion reaches their ears. Sensing the impending danger, the hyenas quicken their pace. Anger ignites within the hearts of the hyenas, fueling their resolve to seek vengeance upon the one who has killed the pups. The hyena clan, launches their attack. Their cries of rage echoing from all directions, they converge upon the lion. The lion, caught off guard by the sudden onslaught, finds itself outnumbered and outmatched by the relentless assault of its adversaries. With every snap of their jaws and every swipe of their claws, they chip away at the lion's defenses, driving it ever closer to the brink of defeat. Humiliated and overpowered, its once proud roar reduced to a whimper of desperation. Ruthless predators, they spare no creature. Lurking with predatory intent, they're on the move. The mother embarks on a prey-seeking mission. A solo hunt leaves the cubs momentarily unguarded. Now the mother's only concern is getting food. The chase is swift as she seizes an unsuspecting impala. A hyena's nose can detect scents over long distances. However, it's not the impala's scent that draws the hyena. The air carries the distinct fragrance of the vulnerable leopard cubs. The hyena, with predatory intent, inch closer unnoticed. Oblivious to the impending danger, the cubs continue their innocent exploration. Until it's too late. Concerned, the mother leopard swiftly changes her course. An inner alarm prompts her to investigate, driven by maternal intuition. The once lively cub now lies motionless. Life fades away, leaving a void in the savanna. The mother leopard, relentless in her search, locates one cub. Hope mixes with dread as, she realizes the other is missing. Her, heart sinks at the cruel truth of the hyena's attack. On the Serengeti plain, spotted hyenas are cunning hunters, especially when they're ravenous. Also, they're ravenous right now. Scavengers is the reputation they've earned. But as we can see, with the help of their pack approval, they can hunt and kill animals much larger than themselves. Zebras are big, dangerous creatures. A huge gamble has been made by the hyenas. Spotted hyenas are relentless once they attack. The hyena's task will be made easier once the feast starts, as every zebra wants to stay alive. It was natural for a predator like this lion to want to be a part of the celebration. However, more lions quickly show up and share the meat with him. But they don't belong to that one male lion. He's just an outsider. As punishment for intruding on their territory, 2 adult male lions killed the juvenile lion. The brutality of nature is shown even to the forest monarch in a tragic incident. Since hyenas are always on the prowl, this particular one came onto a disturbing scenario. One day, a male lion's lifeless body lay on the ground. Its formerly robust body was now feeble and dead. The hyena is wary, scanning its environment for potential threats. As she starts to bite into the lion's flesh, the horror of the situation hits reality. Hyenas still have no chance of unseating the king. A lioness carries her wounds in the savanna's broken silence. A gang of feral dogs, driven by their insatiable appetite, roams mercilessly across the harsh countryside. With their beaks outstretched, ears perked up and, sensors in perfect harmony. They whisper in order to find the next opportunity. Still, Hu claims she's not in company. Unwaveringly, her sister safeguards her. While on the prowl, the pride advance leaves an injured lioness to face the brutal reality of the savanna. In the midst of her resiliency, the queen listens to the gentle murmurs of time as she awaits the embrace of health and restoration. A lion's pride is more than just a family group, defiantly protecting its own existence, every part. A rebellious growl from sister reverberates like a solitary line of defense against the insurmountable numbers of the unrelenting. The terrifying danger is finally put to rest as a powerful male lion shows up, ending the danger for good.